What's the difference in alt-az versus equatorial mount alignment? Imagine trying to follow a star across the night sky. The way your telescope moves depends on the type of mount you choose. Let's break down how these two mounts differ in aligning and tracking celestial objects. An alt-azimuth mount is like a camera on a tripod. It moves up and down, which is called altitude, and side to side, called azimuth. Setting it up is pretty simple because you just point it at the horizon and level it. You can move the telescope easily in both directions without much fuss. But here's the catch. When you track a star as the Earth turns, you have to adjust both axes at the same time. That means if you want to keep looking at a star for a long time, you need to move the telescope into directions simultaneously. This makes long-term tracking tricky unless you have extra equipment to fix the field rotation. Alt-az mounts are great for quick setup and casual observing, especially if you're just starting out or using a portable telescope. They don't need polar alignment, which saves time and effort. Now, an equatorial mount is a different story. It's designed to align with the Earth's axis, specifically the celestial pole. To do this, you need to perform a process called polar alignment, which involves adjusting the mount so that the polar axis points directly at the north or south celestial pole. This setup takes more time and skill but pays off in the long run. Once aligned, you only need to turn the mount around the right ascension axis to follow a star across the sky. This makes tracking much easier and more precise, especially for long observing sessions or astrophotography. The second axis, called the declination axis, allows you to move the telescope north or south of the celestial equator. Proper alignment is key because, if it's off, your tracking will drift and images can become blurry. In practical terms, if you're just starting out or want something quick and portable, an alt-azimuth mount is the way to go. It's simple, fast to set up, and doesn't require special skills. But if you're serious about astronomy, especially for capturing images or observing for hours, an equatorial mount is better. It takes more time to set up, but it offers smoother tracking and less field rotation. So, in summary, the main difference is how they are aligned and how they track objects. Alt-az mounts are horizon-based and move into directions, making them easier but less precise for long-term tracking. Equatorial mounts are aligned with the Earth's axis, requiring polar alignment but providing more accurate, effortless tracking over time. Your choice depends on what kind of observing you want to do and how much time you want to spend setting up.